Hey everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. As I tell you about my crafty goals, you're going to be looking at pictures from my travels. So Crafty Goals is a monthly collab. This is done by Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia, and I join about 25 other talented YouTubers as we go through the process of setting our crafty goals. Please check them out. There's links in the description box below. So a little bit about myself. My husband and I sold almost everything in February. Bought an RV to travel the country. I mostly make mini albums, and I have a website. It's allyourprojects39.com, and also an Etsy shop, Project 39 Mini Albums. And as I travel, I spend some time, mostly every day, making mini albums. It's something I really enjoy doing, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that. But we were starting to travel, and then all this quarantining happened, so we were lucky enough to get to a place in Texas where we were able to hunker down. So we haven't really been doing the traveling that we wanted to, but you know what, that's okay. Texas is a beautiful place. So my goals for March were I had a 12 by 12 paper pad called Classic Chic, and I made 2 mini albums for it. One I already sold. It was beautiful. There's a video on it, so check that out. I also wanted to use a 6 by 6 paper pad called Playful Pets. I thought I could get 3 mini albums out of it, but I only got 2, but I did get a cute little dog and cat mini album. There were a couple of 6 by 6 paper pads that I did not get to. The dots and stripes I didn't touch, and the Be Bold, Be Bright, but instead of using those, I did another 12 by 12 paper pad and turned that into over 100 cards that I sent to a nursing home. There were a couple other paper pads that I thought I would get to. The Imagine That one, I had 2 6 by 6 paper pads, but I'm going to focus on that for the month of May. Okay, so one of my goals for April was to use up these 2 paper pads, and I wanted to make traveler's notebooks and journals. I've not made them before. I found some tutorials on YouTube, and they're pretty easy to follow. So here's the first one. I put in pockets. I have this little, because this had so many of these 3 by 4 papers, that I felt like I needed to use them all. And then I chumped the corners and used different paper and layered things. And here's another pocket. And I think it's okay. You know, I just put this in. I don't know, because it's cute and I like to use all the paper. It's cute. It's cute. After I did this one and I used up most of the papers, now there were a lot of cut aparts in the Simple Stories collection that I'm not able to use, so I will save that for another time. Then I went to this paper pad, which had more inspirational quotes and words, but I wasn't able to use a lot of them because of the size. You know, I could have put this on a cover, but I was just trying to make it so I could just take a cover and fold it. So I wasn't able to use, I'd say, more than half of the paper pad with all the different quotes that were on it. I mean, I suppose I could use that and make a bigger one, and I intend to, but, you know, just, I guess I could cut this. So anyhow, I'm not completely done with the Traveler's Notebooks. My second version I like just because it's more simple. So that was just paper, and I put a cut apart on the top there. I made 4 little pads and didn't really embellish. I just kept it very simple, and I sort of like this. I think the simpler version is a little better. Again, I've never made traveler's notebooks or anything like that, so I'm not exactly sure what I was expecting. One thing I did notice is some people who make traveler's notebooks will put eyelets where the elastic is. Let me grab another one. Like this one has eyelets. I mean, I know that's not the normal pattern people use. And then I did it without an eyelet, and I like it just as well. I mean, I did an eyelet in the center. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? To eyelet or not to eyelet? So anyhow, that was my trial traveler's notebooks. I will make some more, but I'll probably go back to making mini albums. I love making mini albums. That's what I do, and I'm going to go back to that. So for May, I'm going to keep it simple. I've had some of my customers asking for books on dogs. I have several cat ones, but they want dogs. So I just grabbed all of this dog paper that was in my stash, and I'm just going to use it all up. And plus I have those cute charms and those cute doggy bones. So I want to attack that. And then the second thing is I was going to use these paper pads for the month of April, these small ones, and I didn't because I have all the matching sets in collection kits. So I'm going to use these and make some large mini albums, and I might even make a tutorial with a kit. Depends on how much time I have. I have other things going on in May. So that's what I have going on for May. Those are my two big projects. Use all of this paper and all of the dog paper. So I know sometimes people set goals and they're disappointed that they didn't actually get those goals, but you know, sometimes things happen and it's not terrible. And I think one of the reasons that I did not hit my goals was, number one, I did lose focus. I just was distracted, and also I don't think I had a good enough detailed plan. When I first started this Crafty Collab, I said, okay, this week I'm going to work on this, and this week I'll work on this. And then as I got later and later on in the collab, I said, okay, this month I'll do this. And I didn't really have that detail saying, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week I'll work on this. And then so I'm going to be a little more intentional. I know I have other things going on, so I'm going to block out those days and know that I'm not going to get things done. But then I would expect that the days I do set aside for accomplishing my goals, I will do that. And it's not just making the mini albums. You know, if you have a shop, there's also marketing. And I will have more of a plan on what days I need to work on what. So that's what I have for you. Again, check out all of the other wonderful collaborators down below. And thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day.